Lunalight should be an absolute auto win against Yummy. You just straight up countered them. Begin.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
All right, sure. And he is spicy here because he's playing the Miracle Raven. Let's see how that is good here. He is not playing a 60-card crazy deck or some nonsense, as we're just going to speed up through his turn 1. Can we make a Liger? Let's go. Start with a tanky. We're going to Yummy, Surprise, Reborn from Engrave. Get access to our Yummy engine. We have a non-target field wipe. We could double banish with the Masquerina. We can negate anything with the Herald of Arclight. We're also floodgating. We have the Call by the Grave. We also have the Yummy plays, which could flip multiple cards face down, destroy a monster on the field. We're not going to have the Acro field spell in the Mitsurugi version, very likely. Let's see what we end up with. Grab our Polymerization. Gold Leo. As we add from the deck, then discard. The discarded card, if it's a monster, will get banished due to that little knight. Now, we do have the Cookie to destroy a monster, and we also have Cupsy to draw randomly into a hand trap. The Maxi is not activatable while there's Herald of Arclight on the field. Scoops it. There you go. Just prevent them. I think Herald of Arclight is the main reason. You see this? Discard Silverhound, which needs to be in the graveyard, not in the grave. There you go, floodgated. There we go, we can send from the hand and send from the deck. No Herald of Arclight to be floodgating us out here. Oh boy, double special summon Raigeki. Silverhound. Negate. Now, very important. Is this negating the effect or activation? I don't know. Let me read it. Negate the activation. Well, thank you very much. We can now legally perform the TCG play of using a second prayers, but it's actually legal this time. Negate the activation. We have New Veil. New Veil, add a recipe or ritual from the deck. Call by the Grave, finger the Ash Blossom, just like that. But are we working towards an out towards Liger Dancer? I don't think there's any way. Double towers. I don't think we need double. Just one. One and done. How can they get bigger? If they were unaffected from activated card effects like a Chaos Angel, you would be able to use Habakiri to reduce their attack. We're wiping. Wipe number 1. Let's freaking go. Place this card as a Pendulum Scale, but with the Miracle Raven on field. Bro, what? What happened? Can it not be destroyed? You tried to destroy a Miracle Raven and it couldn't. This Ritual Summon card is unaffected by opponent's activated effects. You just tried to Raigeki it. Oh my gosh. What the? Whoops. Mitsurugi Prayers searching for the Habakiri. The thing is, he doesn't even have to use his effect. There's nothing March could do. I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Mitsurugi Ritual, summon from the deck. Murakumo is here. As we Habakiri, Murakumo, wipe away the field. There's nothing to wipe, of course. We're just dancing. All right, let me read some notifications while he's playing with himself. Oh, wow, he gave up. All right, good job. I guess you could hope the opponent disconnects while you're just flailing your arms around. All right, didn't work though. All right. Yeah, he lost. Wait, what? I don't understand. War Commander chose to go second. Wait, no. Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. Yep, this is correct. This is correct. I just make sure I'm on the right duel. Just make the Herald of Arclight, which you have to do through an Ash and a Droll Lockbird. The Fool Loss and a Droll, that is. We Ash the Fool Loss. Okay. We should still be able to make it. We also have Call by the Grave. Here's the problem, though. If you try to finger Droll, the card is semi-limited, and there's a chance they could have a second copy. You finger the first one, they activate the second. In the same chain, they'll dodge the finger. That is going to mess things up, especially with their Mitsurugi engine. We're going to add our Cupsy and Marshmallow, discard away the prayers, Droll, As we attempt to call up the Gravit, you could activate another Droll in response to the freaking called by. Nuts. Now, Cubsy's going to be jumping off field in response to the Droll to Reborn. Did not chain prayers, because I guess, I don't know, well, we search for Habakiri. Habakiri something for the deck, then Tribute. It wouldn't even be able to search, so it's not even worth doing. All right. Think of the first Droll, but the Droll is still resolved. You can see here in the lingering effect window, Droll is still affecting the duel. Cupsy very much wanted to be searching for the surprise, but is not able to do so. And now I have to deal with Nibiru. Boy! How do you counter Nibiru? Very easily, actually. Well, you do throw through the Yummy Surprise. We don't have Surprise. And we also do it through the Link Spider. Do we play Link Spider? Does not play Link Spider. So you'd have to Link Spider and Marshmallow. He doesn't even have Marshmallow in circulation. Marshmallow can't even special summon itself with a Link Spider on field. So what the heck? We got to summon the Marshmallow earlier, or we got hit by the Nibiru. And now Marshmallow's stuck. If you control no monsters or all our light beast monsters, only then can you activate to special summon this card from the hand. Oh my Jesus. So if this were summoned early and if we would have held on to the Cupsy instead, that was the play. Hold on to Cupsy, summon Marshmallow first, get Nibiru'd, summon a freaking Link Spider, and then with the Link Spider special summon the Cupsy, and then you could try to make some plays from that. But damn, couldn't make a Herald of Arc Light. And without being able to make a Herald of Arc Light, actually not only no Herald of Arc Light, he's got zero disruption. Absolutely nothing. This prayers turns into nothing, nothing. The Fire Fist Tiger King also has the additional effect of being able to negate a face-up card in the field. This could try to check a Herald of Arc Light in the field. You're gonna have to stop this, otherwise it'll get negated. Silverhound, summon from the deck. He's gonna do his negate his own Nibiru. All right, sure. Gets a card in the graveyard at least. Masquerade, we're now gonna activate Wolf. Let's fusion summon into our Liger Dancer. Chick's gonna ensure that you cannot activate anything during the battle phase. Let's wipe away your Nibiru token with Raigeki. Double attack. And just like that, lethal damage. All you need is a normal summon Maxi plus a Liger for game. All right. Engraver Search. We're going to be thinking with the Ash, do we want to negate the Tract or do we want to negate the Requiem? Tract negated. We have Infinite Gas. Special Summon Terratop. Ballsack's Rise to Power is due to Maxi being limited to 1. Maxi, Droll, and Lockbird, and Fualos are supposed to keep him in check. And without those cards being opened up, he gets to play 60 card Endless Gas Slop. He has even more gas if you were to stop this. He could push with the Senjin. What do we put on the ban list here? I sold, at least, right? Probably. If Maxi were to go to 0, I sold probably has to go with it. Beyond that, does Ancient Fairy need to get banned? I don't think so. The Ancient Fairy seems fine. Now, the TCG, they did ban Herald of Arc Light. That is quite wild. Now, good luck, Kest. Double special summon negate. We could negate any spell. We could pop on special summon with the Promethean Princess. We're going to finger the Promethean, so you cannot do that. We have multiple negate and banishes with the Gam Seal, which we could do at least one more time. As long as a card is sent from the field to the graveyard, we gain an additional counter. With 2 counters, we have a negate and banish. We're gonna negate and banish the Tenki, possibly. We're just gonna, ooh, if it searches on the activation, it does successfully negate that effect. Polymerization, Wave King Caesar, negate. One more special summon we can negate, and any card we can negate with the Gam Seal still. Now, because that card was sent to the graveyard, that is okay, we're done. That's it. That's it. Let's hop in another one. Towers versus 20-minute turn 1 combo. Let's see. Now, if you are a full gas 60 card deck, you will either not be consistently opening up your hand traps, or maybe you don't play hand traps. What is good? We have no play, no play, no play, no play, and you have to equip this to get searching. Let's see. This goes through. We're going to now banish away the Terror Top for the Take Tom Tour board. Could special summon itself on the field. The Durendal could get stopped by Little Knight. That's a big problem. Now, how does this work? Little Knight has to banish both monsters in order to banish. That's a correct thing, but it's also incorrect. You could instead say it has to banish both asterisk. The asterisk being they have to be eligible on the field to banish on resolution, but even if the card's not banished, but it was there to be banished, both cards will attempt to be banished. So the Little Knight will get banished if you activate Durendal's secondary effect or the effect to search your deck. So as you can see right here, it's gonna work. The Little Knight's gonna jump off the field. Goodbye to the Durendal, and let's hop another. Now, if the other monster left the field in response to trying to banish it, the Little Knight would not even attempt to banish itself. It would stay on the field. So he won game 2, and going into game 3, he did not play the duel, so Yugi Ballsack automatically has advanced. Okay, all right.